back with another video. We're back, Bound by Flame. So, let's go ahead and load up into it. Now, in our last video, part 7, we versed the mind control monster that was controlling all the citizens in the village. The village pretty much got overrun right after that. And now we're choosing what we're gonna go and do. This is just after I killed that general, the last boss of the chapter, I believe. I was thinking about who I want to side with. So, I'm gonna go with Edwin.
Do you think we ought to follow the prince to Carolthas?
If
We're
you
not
want
going
to
to
get to the World
Carolthas.
Heart, we'll need to go by there. But the prince's company seems both unnecessary and dangerous. Believe me, I know his type all too well. Invested with a mission, he is soon overwhelmed by, probably named by some obscure prophecy. In the name of his family, or because of an idealized vision of his future duties as sovereign, he will give his all. In other words, all his imbecility. Chasing after glory and honor, unprepared and unprotected, he will only lead us to disaster.
Seeing the shit we're in, I don't think he's doing it just for the glory. He's got an interest in having everybody survive.
And in making it look like everyone has survived entirely due to his talents, and not those of a mercenary who can produce flames and defeat a general of the Deadwalkers. Do you really believe he wants you around just because he enjoys your company? Not to mention the increasing threat implied by our friends dressed all in red.
What do you suggest we do?
When we get to Carolthas, we better give them the slip and head to Blackfrost's domain.
Why should we go down there?
Because those lands are positioned quite close to the city of the elves, and like all the lands of the Ice Lords, it's a point of entry into the World Heart.
So yeah, that's what she just said is exactly what we're just gonna go ahead and do. I'm trying to remember all the controls. That's the map. Swear allegiance to Prince Ardriel or follow the demon's advice. I forgot the demon also had a part to play in that decision, even though Edwin agrees with it. I already followed the demon once, man. I think. I don't know, man. I'm just gonna follow the demon's advice. How do I do that, though?
We'll be able to break camp soon. Where's our next objective?
For now, we're going to stick with the Red Scribes. They haven't paid us yet, and they won't until we reach Carolthas. In any case, that's where we're headed. I sent Wolf on ahead of us a few weeks ago to see if he could find fresh volunteers for us, but I don't think there's much hope of that. This war is looking worse and worse for us. In 10 years fighting, the Deadwalkers haven't lost a single battle. I suppose we could hide for a while. But considering what's left of Vertio, that would be like hiding in a pile of ashes.
Thy captain is less stubborn than thee. Methinks I should perhaps have chosen him as a vessel.
LOL.
He is the best weapon we have. Since he's been with me, we've beaten a Juggernaut and a Deadwalker general. He could be the thing that changes the course of this war for us.
I never know if it's you or it that's talking to me, but I feel like we have the same goals. So let's go to Carolthas. We'll link up with our brothers in arms and try to find a way to access the World Heart. I'm not going to pretend this is the best plan I've ever made. To tell you the truth, it's not even a plan. But I guess we're going to have to defer to this demon.
Oh, Aiden's got a message. Nah, chill. Chill. Bro, the internet be tripping in here sometimes, man. Every stream I've done so far in this house, bro, I'm not at my normal house where I do my videos, bro. Every stream I've done so far, like, it'll tell me in the middle of the video that it can't freaking, continue the broadcast because the internet is bad, bro. I'm like, what the flip?
There you are, at last. So, have you made your decision?
Yes.
We will go together to Caroptas, but once there our paths must part. I have to find the World Heart and purify it.
I hope that you will change your mind on the way. We will need you.
Well, you better start kissing my boots and making me feel like you really need me. Because niggas is not coming over there to come help with a fight. Well, I don't even know what I'm fighting for besides the demon. Oh, I don't know. I just want the other people to survive, like 1, 2 of them though. The fuck?
It is but a stage.
It is not enough.
It is a stage. To move in haste would risk incinerating this body, and that is not what we want. Why think thee that the necromancers use their ritual spears to suck the lifeblood from the World Heart? Why think thee is't that not one among them can control the flame? They can but use the energy of the World Heart. We hold its power, the flame. Aside from the dragons, no fleshly vessel has ever been able to master it.
That's
Yes.
a lie.
See what good it did them?
Um,
Now that I am revealed,
what's
the
his
sorcerers
name,
will
bro?
covet
That
this
flame,
power.
the guy who goes flame
As
on
these
from
thy
Fantastic
supposed
Four.
allies, thou shouldst beware of them and their weakness. Let nothing stop thee from preserving
like heat
thyself, lest we finish as did the dragons.
Perhaps it is time I took things in hand.
Vulcan, have you seen something?
They use thee.
Okay, don't forget traps are your specialty. Used right, they can make your job a lot easier. They sure can.
You coming, Vulcan? Your captain will be wondering where we are.
Yes, of course. Let's go.
Why does his voice sound different? The flip.
There you are, sire. Right. Change of plan. Seeing how cold it is, it will come as no surprise to you to learn that the Dead Walkers have already been here. They're still close.
We must rejoin my father's army as swiftly as we may.
I think...
Soldier, what happened here? Is the king with you?
The Deadwalkers took us by surprise. The cold and the ice. We stood no chance. Almost all of the city has been invaded by the ice.
My father! Where is the king?
I know not, Your Highness. But a few of us were able to escape. Lord Commander Valen has built a camp close by the city.
Valen is here. Take us to his camp.
By your leave. Follow me, my lord.
Yeah, I low-key wish I didn't let the demon take over. But I mean, since he took over, man, I guess we're gonna ride it. We're just gonna ride it, man. My boy on fire now.
My prince, we had lost all hope of seeing you return safe. We have no word from Bastion.
Bastion is lost, Valen. We came into this war too late. The General of the Alliance gave his life that I should escape with Relmar.
The deserter. What business did he have at Bastion?
The deserter was fighting, while you and your wondrous army waited, warm and safe, sat upon their asses. I hope the result is pleasing to you, Valen.
Silence, both of you. Relmar saved my life, Valen. For now, you will consider him pardoned.
By your will, my lord. And I see that you are escorted by the Freeborn Blades.
In truth, they are escorting the Red Scribes. But their presence is our good fortune. They have already once put the Dead Walkers to rout in the marshes. This man slew one of their generals before my very eyes. I will tell you more of this later. Now I must speak with my father. Where is he?
No one knows, my prince. The king was still in the royal palace when the river Estelduin fell upon the city.
The river? What happened?
'Twas like a great wave that froze all that it touched. We had seen the approach of the Deadwalkers' vanguard 4 days before, and we had raised Kariltas' defenses in preparation. Not even the sight of 10 juggernauts would have feared us, but we never dreamt that an Ice Lord would come to lead the assault himself. He walked calmly to within an arrow's flight of the gates, never once speaking. And then, the river rose up from its bed to form a gigantic cloud that hung up over Kariltas. We understood our peril too late. Near all of our soldiers stood atop the ramparts or in the streets when the ice cloud fell. All were frozen where they stood. That was his signal to launch their assault, but we were already vanquished. We fought to cover our retreat.
We must find the king!
I know, my prince, but every entry to the city is guarded, and we cannot risk being discovered.
It is clear we will not travel 200 paces if we do not first slay the sentinels close to the encampment. Only then will we be able to attempt to enter the city and save your father.
I'm sorry, but you'll be going without the Freeborn Blades. Our mission here is completed. We will only be able to go on a reconnaissance mission. I had men in Kariltas. If they're still alive, I must do all I can to get them out. But if it's confirmed that they're dead, my company are leaving. The Red Scribes have been delivered to Kariltas. Our contract has been fulfilled.
We are only delivered outside the city gates of Kariltas, Captain. The gold that we owe you lies inside its walls.
We have brought you as close as is possible. I will not send my men to their slaughter. You are in the hands of the Elven army now, Liestas, as was promised. The fact that you failed in your mission is not my problem. You can keep your goddamn gold. There's nowhere left in this cursed region to spend it anyhow.
That is regrettable, Captain. Your experience would have been a boon to us. I can only hope you will reconsider your decision.
Some of my soldiers tell me that the Deadwalkers have taken prisoners. Perhaps your own men are amongst those unhappy souls.
Damn right.
Vulcan, we'll make camp close to the south gate. You go and question those lads. With a little luck, one of them might have seen something.
Understood, Captain.
Wait,
Bro, this man's voice
wait.
does not sound
There
the
are many
same,
powerful
bro.
creatures around us.
How powerful?
One of them feels too strong, even for you. Others are less able to.
Right.
Why is Relmar coming with me?
Just in time, Vulcan. I'm afraid I need your help again.
What happened to you now?
To me, nothing. It's about my people.
These energies can be captured and used. That is what magicians do. In their own way, each draws his power from the world heart.
The demon insists we must purify it. That mean anything to you?
It's a good bet it is referring indirectly to the Ice Lords. As you know, those magicians have access to immeasurable power. This power has an origin and a cost. They drew it from the world heart with a veracity that is truly limitless. Each of the Ice Lords' palaces has a portal linking it to the source. Imagine leeches sucking away endlessly on the energy which feeds them. To purify it, you'd have to rid the world heart of all those leeches.
So all we have to do is go to this place nobody knows and clean out the all-powerful magical parasites. Sounds like a plan to me. Aren't you cold? Like that?
Is that your polite way of suggesting I'm indecently dressed?
I was simply concerned about your health.
Oh, how touching. But after having spent nights on end, trapped in a cage in the middle of the swamps, I can assure you that catching a cold is not highest on the list of things I worry about.
What happened at Carolthas? Have you ever seen that before?
Wait until your enemies have gathered and then take them by surprise using magic. The attack on this city bears the mark of Black Frost. To cast a spell capable of freezing a river, he would have to be here in person. It's possible that he's still in the area. He could be your key to the World Heart. Find him and eliminate him, and the door to your goal will open.
We're going to try to take back the town. Any suggestions?
Yes, of course. You'll need to locate a unicorn, a few leprechauns, and perhaps a fairy or two. They are your last, best hope for retaking the town.
So you're saying it's impossible?
You catch on quickly. The might of the entire Elven army was swept away in a few minutes. The Red Scribes and Freeborn Blades are only a few dozen strong. Be realistic. Your allies are disintegrating. You'd be better off fleeing this place.
And then what? Wait for the war to be lost? Put off dying another month or two until the Deadwalker army finds us?
You could hide yourself and learn how to control your demon. I could help you and speed your progress.
It's tempting. Yeah, why not? I'm getting a little tired of fighting for lost causes. Just let me get organized and we'll get the hell out of this town.
I cannot allow thee to simply flee. Step off of the path to the World Heart and I will kill her. I will kill thee as well if necessary.
Vulcan, are you still there? Did it speak to you?
Yeah. Seems like he's not a big fan of our plan to run away.
The need to reach its goal has grown too strong. Very well. Your demon will no doubt gain strength through combat. And this place seems the most appropriate.
I'm afraid you might be right. I'm going to have need of your talents. Come with me.
You offer me what? Sword play? Suspicion and sarcasm? Huh. I wouldn't miss it for the world.
You're welcome, babe. I had to get a real one to come join me. Alright. Oh, she does climb up. Alright, I'm gonna get out of here.
Mercenary.
What can you tell me about your commander?
I hardly know him. I wasn't in his unit. As far as I know, he wasn't that high up, but he's the highest ranking officer we have left. Anyway, I have to admit that he managed to bring us together, set up camp, and get a bit of cohesion going in us fugitives. That's not too bad.
Did you see any Freeborn Blades in Carolthus after the Deadwalkers' assault?
Any what?
Freeborn Blades. Mercenaries like me.
Difficult to say if they were mercenaries, but I saw some humans, yes. Some of them got captured by the living dead, others... Anyway, I don't need to draw you a picture.
Do you know where they were taken?
Only thing I saw was that they were split into several groups. For the rest, I was too busy staying alive.
Fair enough.
How did you manage to make it through the battle?
Bit of luck, just like with everyone who survived.
Right.
I pulled guard duty so many times in a row that I was sent on R&R. If you really want to know, I was in a steam room when the attack came, having a really hot bath. It was horrible. The deathly silence that fell on the city just like that, with just that awful cracking of ice. Anyway, I jumped into my uniform and ran like crazy until I found my commander. And now here I am. Nothing really heroic about it, I'm afraid.
I'm leaving.
How the fuck do I get out of here? So I think I'm gonna try to do the watchtower before I go take the city. Wow. Okay, so they're real deal hold up. Like, they're real deal hold up. Like, okay. Like, they're literally right outside type shit, nigga. This dude that literally has to stick on watch with the cold and everything. No fire near him. Yeah, let me go ahead and get this freaking watchtower out the way for these guys, man. I feel bad for these guys. Am I scared of you, sir? I'm the flame man, baby. I don't remember how to dodge. Oh, he's kind of strong. Okay. Oh, nah. You did not just hit Bay like that. Did you just kill her? No way. I mean, I know I'm almost about to die, but damn. I wonder if my crossbow becomes violent too.
We'll be watching this sector. Thank you for your help, mercenary.
You're welcome. As long as my Bay's back alive. Ha, you're on your own. Yeah, Block. Go ahead and defend yourself. Okay, that's what I'm liking. I could use a new crossbow. So the value's already more. They do the same damage, but it has a higher chance to interrupt. I can make the physical damage higher, interrupt higher, or critical chance higher. I think we'll go with critical chance. I did have poisoning on the other one. I mean, I don't know, but that might be good. This one makes the damage way higher. Oh, it makes the chance, critical chance lower too. Oh no, critical chance is already at. I don't know, guys. Make it 10. Make it strong like that, or is critical chance better than the average damage? And if I get a critical with higher damage, doesn't that just mean I'm doing even higher damage? Alright, let's give the other one a shot real quick. Now we'll kill all of them with this crossbow, kinda, so we could test it out. I mean, I could kinda tell when it's a critical. Alright, perfect guy to test it on. Yeah, this shit is like perfect, bro, because it interrupts them, so I could keep them at bay. Alright. Now let's change the stock. I don't know which one I like better. We keep running into some nice weapons, man. Not gonna lie, my Imperial Blades are pretty badass. Alright, so I have my physical damage up higher. Alright, this one's looking pretty good. Let's look at the... No, I'm taking that attack speed, I think, guys. That's a fast sword. A fast sword indeed, guys. Oh. I need like new gloves, man. And some like boots and all that other stuff. Alright, so that's what he's looking like with no mask. I'll be thinking about taking the mask off just because I think he looks cooler without it, but yo, did he just one hit me? What? Yo, that boy just sent me flying. And that is no lie, boy. That boy sent me going. Oh, fuck me. Oh, no. I don't have the sword I just got, bro. The sword I just sat there customizing just disappeared, dude. I gotta go get it back. What? It's acting like I didn't clear any of the... Nah. That's fucked up. Bruh, they act like I didn't just fight these guys. I went pretty far past this, dude. Not far, but still. Like, you'd think it would autosave after I got it. But whatever. I don't know. Fuck it, let's go my impeller this time. Cause you might get run over or you might get shot. Cause I'm the type of lover with a sensitivity. I thought this shit was set on fire, dude. We might as well, man. Are the enemies that strong? Yeah, bro. Can I switch that shit? No attack speed? Damn. I was about to say, I'll take that attack speed instead, bro. Cause that thing is slow as fuck. I'm already using attack speed. I'm dead. Okay, alright, you got a big swing, buddy. I see. Oh yeah, the chance to interrupt is way less on this weapon compared to the other. I gotta go back. Like, at first I was happy to go this way because I figured that it spawned me like right in front of the camp, so I wouldn't have to worry about walking all the way to the next watchtower. But I was wrong. I was fairly mistaken. Off with your head, boy.
We'll be watching this sector. Thank you for your help, mercenary.
I got a name, man. I got a name. His name is Jimmy. Alright, after I get the other blade, I don't really care. Like, shit. Alright. These shots to the back, bro. Use all my bullets. Alright, bet. Bro, this guy's sword is strong as hell. I can get my... Wait, what? Oh, shit. Oh, no, I got it. Okay. Bro, I thought the sword wasn't in that ice anymore, man. Alright, so I'm gonna go ahead and edit that sword up real fast. And give it 20 damage and 100 attack speed. Alright, and we're gonna save it here, so let me get my medica first. Alright, let's save it up. Alright guys, so currently I've played this current save, this game, 9 hours, 25 minutes. So I guess that means there's 9 hours of 25 footage that will be released after this. So I'm grinding, guys. Give this shit a like. Oh. Grind never stop. Well, I got another one that wants more. I was about to say, she's gonna have to pick one of them to fight, man. I'm holding him back at bay with these. Sounds like not working on him anymore. Bruh, you missed every freaking attack you just did. Okay, brother. Alright, brother. You just fucking up. Alright. There's no way I'm missing this.
Thanks for the help, mercenary. We're going to keep watching this sector.
Well, I got 15 dead bodies to loot. But why is my charge up attack so hard to hit, but the enemies is easy as hell to hit? And does way more damage. Oh, and does way more reach. Bro, I thought I was completely out the way, man. Hey, you know, they might have took. I think they took Edwina out. Boy. Oh, never mind. She lied. I don't know why I call her Edwina, which is Edwin, but. Come on. Chop. Chop. Alright, got it. Sorry, guy. We're going to talk to the important people.
The way is clear. I took out the Deadwalker patrols.
And my men are in position. Good work. We'll be able to keep an eye on the entire zone and avoid any unpleasant surprises.
I still haven't found your passageway beneath the city.
It's there, somewhere. And we have to find it. It's our only chance.
I'll be going now.
Alright, well after that, now we're gonna go... My goal is to find our way into the city. I didn't really plan on like how far I wanted to go in this video. Really just until I feel like stopping. I have time to do other videos today. I'm gonna do maybe a Star Wars later. And maybe a Skyrim. One of those. I don't know, I might just try to hit every game. If I can. Why is there no way to get in?
Edwin, I need to speak to you.
What can I do for you?
We need to rethink your combat style.
Do we have a problem?
Put some thought into protecting yourself during combat.
Are you worried about me? Very well. It will no doubt be boring, but I wouldn't want your delicate heart to thump too hard out of concern for me.
Thanks.
Thanks. Yeah, but you better not die. That pussy die on me. Huh? Huh? Boss. My Rick Ross impression. Did I already go? Didn't I already come over here, man? Nah, I ain't gonna lie, right now I'm on watch duty. My goal is only looking for where I need to go. How do I make it sneak? Nah, you wanna come over here and play, right? Y'all niggas think this is Fun Town, right? Come on, bro. I'm gonna nuke y'all to Kingdom Come, bro. Come on, bro. I know you. Now I'm gonna finish y'all off, man. Take the archers out first. And then the archers. There it is. Alright. Come on, let's go for a little walk, you and me, buddy. Bro, why you keep running away, bitch? Oh, my health. Oh, my health. Try to come up behind me? Who is that guy fighting on our team? Did she conjure him up? Oh, some random dude.
Now I've seen everything. The Deadwalkers kicking each other's asses.
I beg your pardon?
The fuck?
What? This one talks. What the hell are you, a lich? A zombie scribe?
We've only known one another a few seconds, and already you insult me. Charming, I must say.
If you aren't one of them, then what are you?
I am an immortal superior spirit. And you?
So you're an Ice Lord. I thought you'd be taller or something.
I have absolutely no involvement with that bunch of cheapskate conjurers, and I would never humiliate myself by working for them, since that's what you seem to be suggesting.
Yeah? Rotting flesh, sticking out bones? You sure as hell look like a damn Deadwalker to me.
Tut tut. Did no one ever tell you not to judge a book by its cover? It's true that you're young, but use your wits. Would I be fighting my own troops if what you suggest were the truth?
All I can be sure of is that you're not really alive, and that makes you my enemy. And what's more, you're in my way.
Oh wow, they got me fighting him. Is that the guy who throws the lakes? Good luck, buddy. I got a whole circle of traps right around you. Give up, bucko. Oh no. Gold. Make raw metal. I'm dead. Get 70. That's more like it. now you're in trouble now, man, huh? Yeah, buddy. Oh, I'm done.
Enough! I yield. This rotting body will not survive more punishment. In all my 6,000 years, I have never witnessed such power. You seem to be as unique a being as I am. What is the source of your power? What are you?
Oh.
I've created a new form of magic based on fire.
Ah. Do you follow the 7 laws of entropic change? Or the conservation of telluric flux capacitors?
Yeah. What you said.
That's what I thought. Never mind. You want to keep your little secrets, but I shall take great pleasure in discovering what they are. So I'm definitely coming with you. At least for as long as it takes to find out what is really within your body.
What if I say no?
Well, I suppose we could go back to beating each other up. Though I suspect you'll get bored of it eventually. I did mention to you that I'm immortal, didn't I? So why don't we avoid such a futile waste of time and just try to get on? You'll start to like me in a while. Just you wait and see. So how shall we begin our newfound friendship?
I don't know. I mean, he's cool. He might be a help. But I kind of want to bring Edwin in there. Am I gonna need him for anything?
I have something to do in the city. Wait for me back at the camp. We'll talk about what we think you and I are later on.
Yes, I've seen where your camp is. Actually, it's quite surprising the Deadwalkers haven't noticed it yet. However, I suspect my unannounced arrival might pose a slight problem for your brothers in arms.
Yeah, I guess with your face, they might not welcome you with open arms. Just tell them I sent you, and try to behave.
Very well. Do you know your way into the city? There's a hidden entrance not far from here. I'll show you where it is on your map.
Thanks.
Oh, he didn't even walk into half of these.
This city is an open grave. We'll be lucky if we find any survivors.
I definitely still want to play a little Dragon Ball Z after this game. Just chill out. I mean, I don't know if I should stream that. Probably a good idea. I'm thinking about it. Damn, I'm missing one more point. Clear out the city first. Find the exit, the other part. We're wrapping up the video. Oh, okay. Thought it loaded too far back, I was about to say. It's a dead end. Oh, poo. So your best decision was to run away. I'm sorry, what is this? It looks like ice, but it looks like... It also looks like some freaking,
Hey, you! Help us!
garbage bags. We already helped you, buddy.
Hey, you! Help us! Look out! Up there!
There's still patrols around. We're looking for the other members of the Freeborn Blades. That mean anything to you?
The what? What's that?
The Freeborn Blades. A mercenary company.
Huh. Yeah, I heard of them. I think they're in the southern part of the city. That's where the king was last seen. Maybe you can find him.
You think the king is there too?
I can't be certain he's still there. Maybe he's been captured. We can only hope that he's still alive.
Zoink Scoobs. Oh yeah. She looked like Ice Lord.
Prince Arundel? What are you doing here, my lord?
I followed you, Vulcan. I must save our king, with or without your aid. What is this thing?
I don't know, but it doesn't look right.
Is that supposed to be the king, bruh? The fuck?
Son? My boy? Can it be you?
The hell?
Oh, fuck.
By all the gods. Father? It cannot be.
Do not
Daddy?
look upon me. I am so sorry. Do not stay here. Take the crown and leave this place.
Oh, Father. But what have they done to you?
It's like half a lizard, half
I
a man.
surrendered. Lord Blackfrost told me that he was slain. That Marshal Winter's army had left no survivors at Bastion. I had not the strength to even raise my sword. And so he changed us, remade us, the other nobles and I, and all those who had taken refuge in the palace. He wanted me to witness our end, so that I would live without defeat and news of your death for eternity. But you are alive. You live. Your mother and I are so relieved to know you live.
Mother? But how can I release you from this curse?
My son, if you only knew how sorry we are. You cannot save us. We are condemned to this abomination. You must slay us. The others, the Queen, the Count, all of these people. I feel their suffering. Hear their screams within me. Put an end to it, I beg you. Free us that our souls may be with you.
Sire, I can take care of this, if you want me to.
For pity, my boy. Whatever you decide. Take the crown.
You gotta kill your dad, bro. And everybody else. You gotta be the big man here, man. He knows he's gonna do it. Big man on campus? Is he? He's got the knife in hand. Vulcan's testing him. Oh. I forget my player's name is Rakesh, but his name is Vulcan. Oh, he did it. Bro, I don't know what the fuck that shit was, bro. Grab the crown. That's what he at least told you.
There is more power lying hid in this twisted corpse than in a dozen juggernauts. I will not stand by and watch those blood-sucking necromancers steal it from me once more.
Sire, please step aside.
Where the fuck is the crown, man? This shit low-key pissed me off. This man didn't grab the crown for real. You should be wearing it on the way out. What the hell happened to my player?
But what are you doing?
I'm taking back the power that was stolen from the World Heart.
How dare you? That is my father, the King of Caralthas. I have to perform the funeral rite to free his soul. Have you no respect?
Respect for him that joineth with the Deadwalkers? Ha! I think not.
Wow,
We have
really...
to get back to the camp before the Deadwalkers come for us. The death of one of the Liches is bound to have gotten their attention.
Yo, my player has changed.
I must first perform a ritual to free my father's soul from this unholy carcass so that it may stay with me.
I'll wait outside.
Wow, he just absorbed that power, and then that boy's chest changed. That boy grew some horns. So I can assume so we're gonna start making all my shit resistant to ice for now. Just gonna leave him alone for now. The steppes of Carodes.
We're to wait for Arenal. Not in his condition. The Deadwalkers will be scouring the city to find who killed their Lich. We gotta get back to the camp fast.
Dost thou feel the power of the World Heart flowing through us, since thou didst absorb the Lich?
I feel a little stronger, but it's not enough.
Yes, it is far from over. This power comes straight from the Necromancers, who sucked it from the World Heart. We must starve them.
I'm not really sure what I'm doing now. Going back to camp, maybe? Yep. Bro, my player is taking way more damage now, bro. Like, physically. Extremely. Oh my god, bro. And then they won't stop shooting arrows, man. But look at his health already, bro. Like, what the hell?
Mercenary, it is well that you are returned. A creature that seemed like a dead thing came. It claimed you had sent it.
Yeah, he's a potential ally. Don't worry about it.
I fear I attacked him, and arrested him. He tried to talk to me, but I felt safer with it under guard, considering his face.
Where is he now?
He is with the Red Scribes.
Perfect.
They attacked the wrong person. How dare they condemn our king to such a macabre fate? My father. It's time for us to repay the Deadwalkers in kind. I want to see them destroyed, so not a single one of those dead ever
See,
dare
he's
step
acting on
foot in our
emotion.
streets again. We're going to launch a massive assault to take back our city. It is time to turn the tide of this war. Vulcan, we will need you, and your extraordinary abilities. We have to send a small group to open the city gates. I'm counting on you. I know that you can be stealthy and incredibly effective. A few soldiers will be going with you. This is our best chance. Black Frost doesn't seem to be here anymore, and most of his forces went with him.
This prince is a stupid dreamer, but a useful one. If he attacks, he will draw the Necromancer's eye, clearing the way for us.
Alright, count me in on this mission. Nothing more. I don't intend to take part in the fighting to retake the city, but your last stand coincides with my objectives. Black Frost should find your army fascinating. He'll send a large part of his troops against you, and he might even show up in person. And as it appears that his realm is one of the paths to the World Heart, that'll clear the path for me.
I would have preferred more assistance, but that'll have to do. This will be a magnificent battle.
If you say so.
Thou knowest that Black Frost's palace will take us to the World Heart, yet still thou dost waste thy time in vain battles. Thy stupidity knows no bounds.
The knight would like to talk to his friend about an ancient ritual. For it is said that wisdom and strength often reveal themselves through the mists of time.
A ritual? Considering what happened to me the last time I was at one of those, I should probably listen to you. So what's it about?
Where the night comes from, the bravest warriors are permitted to take part in a dangerous but powerful rite. They must search for special ingredients to make a potion for themselves that they then drink. Only the very strong survive. But if they live, they gain the experience and skills of many warriors long dead, and thus each of their blows becomes more deadly.
And you did this? This potion?
Yes. The knight accomplished this ritual many years ago, and he carries within him the wisdom of all the great warriors of Alkander. It made him much stronger, and he is sure that if an exceptional warrior was to go through this same ritual, the effects would be many times more powerful.
Uh-huh. So it looks like I'm going off looking for outlandish ingredients again. But hey, if it's for a good cause...
The knight has prepared a list. His friend must now search for all the ingredients written on it.
I'm on it.
Alright, this might be our last shit we do.
Vulcan, come here. I need to talk to you about something. While you were in the city, the Deadwalkers apparently began stirring. Several scouts have disappeared without a trace. They can't just have been ambushed by chance. Someone must have given their routes to our enemies. Though if that's the case, I don't understand why we haven't been attacked by the Deadwalkers yet. What's really troubling is that these disappearances pretty much correspond to your arrival here, which means that your living dead friend is the prime suspect. Even if it's just as possible that it's one of the Red Scribes, or even one of your people.
And why can't it be one of your people?
Why would he do that? And above all, why would he wait until now to betray us?
Maybe he reacted to the prince's return. He may have expected you to lay down your weapons, and when he saw you were gaining hope again, he decided to speed things up.
Maybe. Regardless, we have to find this spy and silence him. You have demonstrated your effectiveness and discretion. Can you take care of this?
Of course. I'll look into it. I need to ask you something. We found a strange object in a ruined temple. It's a sphere. Probably magic.
Is it gray? Does it give off heat? Perhaps it vibrates slightly when you hold it in your hand?
Yeah, that's it. What does it do? Do you know what it is?
It's a vibrator, man.
You imagine it's a coincidence that I described it so precisely? And you would be correct. However, based on this information, I'm able to deduce that it is a tear of the world heart. Alas, I have no idea what they're for. Have you thought of trying looking in books?
Well, there's a library in the city. I suppose I could...
Excellent notion. Look for a book about relics. The book called Living Lava is reputed to contain a great many rare facts about these sort of objects. If you plan to use the tear for something other than a paperweight, I suggest that you find that book and study it.
Who are you exactly?
I am Mathras. Immortal and unique.
Right. So why aren't you out there hanging out with your Deadwalker friends?
First of all, I don't have any pals. I'm a little too old for that. Secondly, I find your implication that I'm associated with them most unpleasant. I have nothing in common with those dead things. I've been around for over 6,000 years, and I'm still very much alive, thank you. I admit this body is looking a little worn.
6,000 years old? Hey, you don't look a day over 250.
You flatterer. I did, however, lose a toe this morning. Nonetheless, these Deadwalkers are simply corpses as they're animated by magic. Whereas I am an immortal spirit who changes bodies when they wear out. There's absolutely no similarity.
That's not so dumb. It's what allows you to go on having an effect on the world, I guess.
Exactly. I give these bodies extra life that they would not have had if they'd stayed dead. Though, of course, these days, it's unlikely they would stay dead for very long.
I want to ask you a couple of questions. What happened to the Elven King?
I think he was simply lacking in strength of will and determination. They transformed him into an Arch-Lich. It's a particularly delicate and extremely dangerous magical process that could only be performed by an Ice Lord. It can only be performed on an elf, and then only one who is desperate to live.
How so?
Elves have many flaws, but most of them do have a very profound sense of duty. If an elf believes he is going to be tortured to make him reveal the secrets of his people, for example, he can literally will himself to die. It would seem that this king was desperate to continue living at any price, rather than dying with honor. That is what allowed them to turn him into an Arch-Lich.
What do you know about the Deadwalkers?
Apart from the fact that they're an incongruous mass of corpses with appalling bad taste that are animated through the use of magic, nothing. I can tell you that the power necessary for their creation, and to keep them working, is far beyond the magical abilities of any of your contemporaries. And since it's obvious they are incapable of any decision-making or strategy, they are clearly being controlled from a distance. All of which suggests the Ice Lords who are controlling these things are rather powerful.
No.
Something, I grant you, quite difficult to believe when one saw them start out at the same pitiful level of incompetence as their brothers, the Red Scribes.
How are things with Sybil?
What a charming young girl. Her hunger for knowledge reminds me of myself in the distant past, when I was young and still living in my first body. I imagine that if I still felt any physical desires, I would happily give her a good few hours of one-on-one experimental physical training. And it seems to me that she's rather more interested in getting your attention. At any rate, she is by far the most interesting Red Scribe I've met in the past 300 years, though I fear that may not be much of a compliment, given their legendary incompetence.
I'm dead as hell. I think I said he would fuck her if he had his first body. I'm dead.
There's one thing you should know about eternity. It can be rather dull. So I do my very best to be in the right place at the right time. The place where it's the most fun.
Fun? You think this is fun?
Well, distracting then, if you prefer. What do you expect? I'm just so bored. The End of the World is a show I wouldn't want to miss.
In 6,000 years, have you ever seen a situation as desperate as this one?
Honestly? Well, no. You are, as you might put it, fucked. Or at least the mortals seem to be. But you carry something within you that may modify things somewhat. And it is this seemingly insignificant detail, this flap of a butterfly's wing, which may eventually change the apparently manifest destiny of the world. This demon, as you call it, has never before walked the earth. Neither he, consequently, and in spite of the evident futility of such a sentiment,
well, do you have any idea about what I am becoming?
In all my long lives, I've never seen your like. Even the term demon seems to be designed to cause confusion. I have seen real demons when I lived as a war drum player amongst the dwarves.
Dwarves are just legend. You're yanking my chain.
It would be churlish to mock someone when it is so easy. Thus the dwarves did exist, and I was once one of them. They used to use these little creatures, barely the size of toddlers, in their enormous forges. They were little red creatures with tiny horns and a wicked air about them. You see, they were able to survive in the flames. The dwarves called them demons. You look a little like one of them, only much bigger. And you have an even more pronounced affinity with fire. I'm reserving judgment about the wicked attitude. I believe this affinity with flames is no coincidence. You are clearly a response, a weapon, and your purpose. It is entirely possible that you are the fruit of an attempt to reback.
You know what?
I'm gonna need your experience, Matris.
Just come with me, alright? This is the only time I'm leaving my base for now.
To get a little bored.
Since you arrived, the enemy seems to be aware of our every move.
Truly. Surprising that they haven't yet arrived here to destroy this camp. Most interesting. Or perhaps very stupid. In any event, I do feel sorry for you. One doesn't seem to be able to put one's trust in anyone these days.
You don't understand. What I want is...
But I understand perfectly, my dear boy. I'd merely hoped that you were above this kind of nonsense. Since my arrival here, I've been surrounded by your friends, something that rather precludes the possibility of me talking to the enemy. I have not once left the camp, and no one deigns to speak to me of strategy, which is a pity, given the evident levels of incompetence of your generals. Thus, it seems obvious that these suspicions are unfounded. You know, since arriving here, I have the odd feeling of standing in a turnip field.
A turnip field?
Yes, it must be all the superior... Trust me, child. You should leave this area as swiftly as you may.
You would know more about the Deadwalkers than us. Who do you think the spy is?
Walking around in a dead body doesn't make one an expert on all other dead things, young man. In fact, I find the suggestion vaguely insulting. But I have learned to trust my experience, something that you, despite your youth, should attempt to do also. I imagine we could quite easily reduce the possibilities. Firstly, the traitor must be able to enter and leave the camp without being stopped. Then, it must be someone who can observe your comings and goings without drawing attention to themselves. Lastly, it is someone who knows your plans. Someone who knows your military commander's orders. That alone excludes a large number, particularly the undead here. In your place, I should go and question the camp watchman. Logic suggests they will have seen something.
Thanks for the tips. I'll get right on it. Talk to you later.
So I need to get this.
How can I help you, mercenary?
I'll be going now.
You got nothing to ask you about. You don't have to freaking even call him by his name.
Damn, it's freezing here. Aren't you cold?
I've spent many winters in libraries with no heating. After that, you hardly notice the cold. Which reminds me, do you know if the library in the city is still intact?
I saw a building that looks like a library. But is it intact? Are you looking for any book in particular?
Not a book, many books. The elves have the most advanced culture in the world. Their libraries contain works of inestimable value. We should find them. They could be useful to us.
I'm fucking dead. Whatever.
I have nothing to say to you, mercenary. You want to follow these gutless elves? That's your choice, not ours. Now leave us!
Mercenary.
Has anyone gone by here? Any men leaving without passes? That sort of thing?
No, apart from you, no one. Is there a problem?
Your commander thinks there's someone sneaking out to meet up with the enemy.
That's terrible. Who could do something like that? Anyway, I promise no one's been by here. You should go try the other gate, near the mercenary camp. And maybe the sentinels in the North Tower have seen something.
How are things going in the camp?
Bah, we're short of everything and morale's not great. But we're together and alive. And most of us are really pissed off. In a way, you could say everything's fine. Even if I heard that the survivors from the human army were kicking up a bit of a fuss.
Has anyone gone by here? I'm leaving.
So we got a couple quests here. I'm gonna start off doing these.
I have some questions I'd like to ask you.
I'm listening.
Have you noticed any unusual movement? People leaving the camp?
Apart from you, I also saw the human who goes around with you. The one with the strange way of speaking. And I think I saw one of the mercenaries from your company, too. A really big fellow with a beard.
Buffalo?
Maybe. He didn't give me his name. He didn't go very far. It seemed like he was looking for something.
Right. Well, I'll just have to go and ask him, I guess.
I'm listening.
Alright, Buffalo.
You see any unusual creatures in the Deadwalker ranks?
I thought I saw a creature I never saw before. A kind of flying creature, really thin.
That must be a tormentor, like the one in the cave. That's not good news. It could spot us at any time. Where was it?
Every time I saw it, it was somewhere high up. Pretty far from the camp, fortunately. It looked like it was crossing the mountains. I'm listening.
Enemy troop movement?
Well, there was a creature that came here, and undead as far as I could tell. He spoke and didn't seem aggressive, but I still decided to call.
Did you see him?
No.
No, but I wanted to make sure that he didn't leave the camp.
I'm listening.
Thank you for the information. See you later.
Yeah, this game's unpredictable. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if he ended up still being the guy. The game is pretty unpredictable. I said, man, freaking I lost hella health ever since I took off that extra little protection. So I don't know, guys, I might have to just go back to saying F the ice protection. Cause I mean, I was only being slowed down a little bit, I wasn't just dying, I still had time to recover. But it's your boy OHR Gaming. also known as Oh He Rants. Search up my main channel. We're gonna I guess I'm gonna end it here. Again, still deciding about what next video I'll post, but there definitely will be another video coming out later today. So tune in, guys. Thank you for watching. We'll be back with part 9 of Bound by Flames very soon. So bye, everybody.